Well, hello everybody, welcome, I'm No02, and we're playing Hinterland. We're continuing the guide here. Biohazard, you love to see it. Great card. Great card, we always want Biohazard. Just an amazing card in general. The boss mutation, we always want Hag. No matter the map, no matter the circumstance, no matter whatever, we always want Hag. If it's Breaker, we're going to want Breaker at the start of the map here.
We're just a hop, skip, and
And if it's not, if it's an ogre, then if it's an ogre, we're sort of forced to run a little bit because the bots will just die over time. We don't really have the means of killing an ogre before it kills our bots basically. So Hinterland starts off super duper open, great for players. Not the best for bots a lot of the times. Just because even though for us, when we're in open space, we can run around and kite any mutation pretty much endlessly without any extra movement cards. But the bots don't really do that, right? The bots' movements is janky, the bots' movements are based off of our movements. And it's really hard to move ourselves in a way that's going to move bots at the right time to dodge a tall boy swing, you know what I mean?
I know it's not your birthday, but
if you have teammates who are dying at the start of Hinterland in this open area, then
we just need
you can deem them unworthy.
Can we borrow the helicopter? Pretty please?
You get there, you've got it.
One does.
Just try not to die in the process. We're short on personnel as it is. Hope one out.
Reloading.
But basically, you know, Hinterland's so open, we just shoot zombies off in the distance, pull them towards us. Oh, we'll let the bots deal with the snitch. Tall boy somewhere? Right, so we can always move around and kite, but getting the bots to move and shoot and dodge attacks is not always the easiest. So at this point, we're sort of hoping for Breaker to spawn like right now, but it could be Ogre now spawning at the bottom of the waterfall. And that's the case, I'm just gonna run. And I'm gonna run and try and stabilize just outside of the outside of the warehouse. It's because we don't really have the means of fighting the ogre comfortably. Ogre's unfortunate. To show up right now. We're hauling. This is an area in the walkthrough that I would highly suggest that you just highly recommend that you just run through, because there's no amount of loot ever worth it when it comes to a sleeper can spawn right there on the side of the truck as well. For a quick little loot.
Huh. What do you know?
And of course, just keep checking for sleepers. And the nice thing about moving through that tire dump area, if you move through it quickly, then you get to this point, and the warehouse is a little more vacant. A little bit of lag there. Oh, mom, the bots are breaking. Ideally, the bots don't break. But both of them are broken. Both are just jumping in place. And I would like to save one more grenade if we could. Not ideal. You can sort of see why it's just like with the bots, and sometimes, right, it's nice to do that like leapfrog technique where we pull things towards us and then move forward and things, but
Gotta wrap this up.
Sometimes too with the bots, it's just better to run to a place where you stabilize and you let the bots catch up. Whatever damage they take on the way is typically less than what they would suffer if you try to slow play it anyways.
Stick a band-aid on this.
Rest in peace.
I'm not gonna loot upstairs unless we need to get up there for safety. I mean, what I mean up by like up there. Just not gonna loot it. Here we'll run. Get out of the water. And we can maybe stabilize over here.
Place feels like pineapple on pizza. Just plain wrong.
Freaking Ogre. Ogre is just sort of horrible for this part. Oh, I was trying to look for that sleeper. I couldn't see him. Try to get over here, maybe? I'm just trying to stack two nodes together. Greedily with the Ogre guy.
Watch out!
Stack two together. Let's check this door and make sure that it's openable.
Seriously?
And we'll get the heck out of here.
Appreciate a hand right about now. Watch out! Hey, reloading!
Nice, Angelo, nice. The fact that Mom is still alive is a miracle.
For a lifetime of hard knocks?
But that's sort of the advantage of Biohazard, is that it benefits the bots as well.
Come on, man, that should hurt!
You okay?
Oh, the freaking Ogre is
Everyone okay?
is moving to intercept. So we've already stacked two nodes together. Let's try and find the other two and stack those together.
Reloading! Why is it always me?
Pretty much good on ammo.
I'll take this. Oh no.
It would have been nice to have one more grenade left for this. This final node, but we'll just have to shoot from a distance. And now we just need to play it safe. Just play it safe, no need to rush anything too much here. Sure there's no sleeper on the side of the van. We can jump over these barriers. Now we're just zigzagging. The Ogre's such a pain in the butt.
Look for new experiences.
That's not fair.
This went out a bit.
That was down. There'll be more. Not you, brother.
Take our pathing. Check right there. Right there. Nothing. Nothing sleeper-wise. The Ogre. I think the Ogre and Break. Like Ogre, I think is worst case scenario for this map. But yeah, but the Hinterland's not. There's not a lot going on. It's just simple movement, leapfrog at the beginning, run through the tire shop or the tire depot thing. Like that's what I recommend. There's all kinds of birds and sleepers there, and things like the spawn. And we had the Ogre sort of force our hand. You can sort of stabilize in the warehouse by getting on top if you need to. And then that was sort of an example of how you can just sort of speed run that final part. You get in, You can stack 2 nodes together if you can, and then you just leave the area, use your propane tanks, your gas cans, draw everything out, go back in, kill the nodes, get out. And you sort of zigzag back and forth. And that's Hinterland. That's about it for Hinterland. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the future.